I've been with Recycle Your Bike for 1.5 years now. First of all, it was a place to come for information for walking and cycling. It was with Newcastle Council and Sustrans. They kind of pulled out, and Recycle Your Bike just came over and took the centre over. What we do here is we fix people's bikes and we sell bikes. We're trying to get as many people able to cycle cheaply. I think at the moment it's for fitness. A lot of people need it for mental health issues, where people are depressed and stuff like that. The thing is with cycling, it kind of gets you out. Isolation, social isolations, getting people out of the houses. It's cheap with transport, it's cheaper than the buses. It's just a good social thing. A lot of the budgets now, the health budgets, is for alternatives and drugs and stuff like that. So you're finding the doctors prescribing cycling to people. So that's when you think, well, I've been prescribed cycling, what do I do? And that's when they kind of come to Recycle Your Bike, or other organisations. You've got the council, Newcastle Council now help out with it. You've got the British Cycling, and you've got us, and we just give you as much information as you need.
Oh, that's great. So have you ever heard about shared bike?
Shared bikes?
Yeah, like mobike.
We had them, but they've gone. They were horrendous. They were awful to ride. They were expensive. They wasted your battery on your mobile phone. People literally just dumped them anywhere. So just out here, we had one of the places you could go, and then I would just find them up the back lane when they'd been stolen. They threw them into the tyne. It was expensive. They were awful. Nobody really wanted them.
Okay.
Hence why they've gone. I think if it was a bit more of a cheaper way, or if you just didn't have to dump them anywhere, if they had docks where you had to put them, that would have been better. If not, there we'll just throw them absolutely everywhere. People do steal bikes, so you've got the difference there of cycling on the road compared to bikes being stolen, but you need to educate yourself on bikes being stolen. So there's no point getting a decent bike and then paying £2.50 for a lock that'll come off within 2 minutes. You have to learn how to lock a bike correctly. So as long as you've got a decent lock. It would be nice to find like a car park for bikes. Some of the other cities have started doing that, like Stockton. They have this thing where you pay it's about £3 for the week, and you can store your bike there as many times as you want in the week. That would be good. There's one in Sunderland where it's a huge car park, and literally you can park your bike there, but there's nothing here. So with Newcastle, you've got the little bike racks where you've got you leave your bike outside and cycle out here overnight, it'll go missing.
What do you think about riding bicycle in Newcastle? Is it safe?
They're getting there. They've started, for example, John Dobson Street. So have you seen John Dobson Street, which is the main street that goes along there? The council basically have segregated the cars to the bikes, and now we have more people cycling past here because of it, but then we need more. So they can't stop in there. So for example, if you want to get from here to the other side of Newcastle, you're stuck because you can't go on the path, you're on roads that then have buses. You can try and go on the bus lanes, but they're not that good. So they need to kind of expand more on the segregated bus lane and bike lanes.